Red felt, 3 strings, no count spoken aloud.
Nagauta begins.
She strikes a string, bright grain enters the room. Not loud enough to command, precise enough to move. An ankle tests the floor, a shoulder follows late. Sound draws a root, no diagram could make. The player leaves a question inside a rising phrase. The dancer gives an answer by shifting weight away. No signal from a hand, no number from a mouth. Only tone becoming distance, only rhythm finding a route.
The wrist proposes, the heel replies. A breath between them keeps the pattern alive.
Hey! 3 strings in motion, heel, toe, turn.
No spoken order,
Still the body learns.
3 strings in motion.
Measure after measure,
The hand finds the rhythm.
the feet answer together. Yeah. Then next, shamisen, right attack, find a K. Quick notes, cross the floor to make room straight away. 3 strings, 4 beats, phrases grouped in 3s. Not every accent lands where the watching eye expects the dancer waits. Half a breath and changes the design. The player clears the space and enters just behind. No leader for long, no follower remains. The lead keeps changing inside the smallest phrase. Nagauta never waits behind the dance. It answers the timing and alters the stance. The feet do not obey, the strings do not control. Each adjusts a fraction until the pattern becomes whole.
The wrist proposes, the heel replies. A breath between them keeps the pattern alive. 3 strings in motion,
Heel, toe, turn.
no spoken order.
Still the body learns.
3 strings in motion,
Measure after measure,
the hand finds the rhythm.
the feet answer together. Watch the space between the contact and release. That narrow piece of time is where the two can meet. A note arrives early, the foot arrives late. The following phrase adjusts without correcting the mistake. Nothing is erased, nothing is copied twice. Variation gives the form its balance and surprise. The melody grows sharp, but the footwork becomes spare. Each removes the excess so the other can appear. Which came first? The stroke or the step? The turn or the phrase? Neither. They meet inside the measure. A foot waits above the floor. Bocce waits above the string. The same fraction, no counting. Then contact. Now the phrase is tightened, every landing clean. Small deviations keep the pattern from turning rigid. The player pulls back, the dancer fills the gap. Kick and snare, and with that crowd on the attack. Precision stays flexible, alert to every shift. A fraction left open gives an ending its shape. No winner in the exchange, no argument to close. The music becomes visible, the movement becomes heard.
3 strings in motion,
Heel, toe, turn.
no spoken order.
Still the body learns.
3 strings in motion,
Measure after measure,
the hand finds the rhythm.
the feet answer together.
3 strings in motion, no wasted display.
The dancer reaches stillness.
The tone keeps traveling.
The foot has stopped. The string continues. One throat, one quiet room. Then the walls move without moving. Takemoto. Yeah. The actor lifts a letter, speaks 4 words and lets it fall. He owns the present instant, I reveal what built it all. Who carried it at sunrise, which gate delayed its course? Why silence in this household has become a second door? The paper wall stays standing, yet the province opens wide. A single name changes the temperature inside. I do not steal the dialogue or imitate the face. I give the spoken moment its history and its place.
Zao answers
With a broad and earthen tone.
One figure holds the letter.
The room is not alone. One breath before it, one breath beyond. The instant is small, the consequence is long.
One voice, many lies.
One breath, the room grows wide.
The actor speaks the instant I reveal the world outside.
Futuzao beneath the words.
Gives the silence weight and time.
One voice, many lives.
Yet the voice
Remains one. Yeah, yet the voice remains one. Yeah. A messenger is mentioned and the floor becomes a road. A season enters softly through the folding of a robe. No scenery is altered, still the distance can be felt. A pause can cool the lamp, light a delay can change the air. I place the unseen footsteps just beyond the paper wall. Not with mimicry or spectacle, but syntax, faith and pause. Giving you builds architecture where the painted room stands still. Every cross becomes a corridor where the cadence shakes the scale. The final vowel leaves a doorway half elapsed inside the mind. The deep stream marks the threshold, but it never speaks the line. The actors keep the present, I supply the hidden time. One breath before it, one breath beyond. The instant is small, the consequence is long.
One voice, many lies.
One breath, the room grows wide.
The actor speaks the instant I reveal the world outside.
Futuzao beneath the words.
Gives the silence weight and time.
One voice, many lives.
Yet the voice
Remains one. Does not vanish inside a catalog of rows. The voice remains continuous while the wider story grows. The lives emerge through context, through the pressure of a phrase, through what the room remembers when the speaker looks away. Breath is measured into sections, every consonant has weight. Intensity means nothing if the meaning arrives late. So I ration every X, so keep the vowels clean along. Let the lowest string continue after every word is gone. Not the loudest sound and reach the most exact one in its place. Not emotion with that structure, feeling disciplined by shape. The actor owns the instant. The Tayu carries the span. Between them, one quiet gesture becomes larger than the room. She lands in the thick string, answers back. Not an ornament behind me, but a counterweight to speech. Every scrape exposes texture, every bend in larger space. Every low return puts gravity beneath the final phrase. The letter has not changed, but the room can read it now. What appeared a simple answer holds a history underneath. No crowd inside the microphone, no counterfeit disguise. Only one unbroken narrator letting many lives arise.
The figures reach the silence.
The final measure closes.
Many worlds withdraw.
One living voice remains.
One voice, many lies.
One breath, the room grows wide.
The actor speaks the instant I reveal the world outside.
Futuzao beneath the words.
Gives the silence weight and time.
One voice, many lives.
Yet the voice
remains one.
One voice, many lies.
No fracture, no disguise.
The world expands around me, then withdraws
before my eyes. One throat, one quiet room again. Takeover. No hurry, no excess. Composure sets the terms. Tokiwazu. pause with the tension running fast. Trained to judge the next impression before the former one can last. Then an amber motif settles over like a cloth and grain. No explosion shakes the ceiling, still the current starts to change. Every action placed with purpose, every interval and strain. The tie you offers no persuasion and the wandering focus stops. Tokiwazu keeps his bearing, never lunging for applause. By refusing acceleration, restraint becomes the strongest draw.
Let the measure settle, let the contour open.
Command is never hurried, composure stays unbroken.
Measured majesty,
Calm becomes command.
choose how glows like amber.
At the center of the stage,
Measured majesty,
every measure holds its place.
Tokiwazu needs no hurry.
Dignity determines pace. Yeah, middle neck, shamisen, form bronze within the beat. Clear enough to carry language, full enough to color scenes. Neither piercing at the surface, nor submerged beneath the drum. Choose a O, occupies the center where the balance colors run. Joguri rides the border, neither speech nor song alone. Plot is carried through the melody, rhythm tempered in the tone. Each syllable is burnished, every interval aligned. Nothing spills beyond attention, nothing hurries past design. No outburst for attention, no acrobatics in the flow. Authority resides in choosing how much color not to show.
Measured majesty,
Calm becomes command.
choose how glows like amber.
At the center of the stage,
Measured majesty,
every measure holds its place.
Tokiwazu needs no hurry.
Dignity determines pace. Fan is lifted and the crimson lining shows the melody remains collected, never tugging at the pose. Dancer and accompaniment share a finely measured field. Neither dominates the picture, both decide what to reveal. That is balance under pressure, never timid, never cold. Stagey does not mean inactive, it means energy control. The die, you curve the meter, choose the O sustains the bronze. The image gains dimension with no ornament required. Nothing begs a spectacle, nothing reaches out of frame. Calm can carry heat without surrendering its shape. Speed can seize a second,
Noise,
can seize a glance,
but poise
can hold attention
long enough.
to understand. Now the kick grows heavier, the viol is deep in gold. Still the chooser, oh, stay centered. Still the Tayu keeps control. No frantic final sprint, no grand effect deployed. Every added layer gathers without overcrowding poise. The elite begins to mention, but his berry never bends. Presence is not acceleration, it does know when where to end. The final passage saddles with the talent still intact. Nothing wasted in the landing, nothing carelessly attached.
Measured majesty, calm becomes command. Choose how glows like amber. At the center of the stage, measured majesty,
Every measure holds its place.
Tokiwazu needs no hurry. Dignity determines pace. Measured majesty,
Nothing wasted, nothing strained.
when the final tone releases.
Restless minds no longer race. No hurry, no excess.
Dignity determines pace.
Tokiwazu.
Tokiwazu.
Do not mistake a high note for a fragile one.
Kiyomoto.
A low tone leaves the chest and the root turns vertical. Consonants secure, the sentence vowels turn electrical. The Tayu turns the language through a narrowing of air. Every detail stays legible, even at the limit there. A flourish without purpose only clouds the thought it frames. Technique is the circuitry that carries meaning whole. High does not mean weightless, bright does not mean thin. Pressure gathers round the wording, but the wording does not bend. Higher, clearer, keep the language whole. Brighter, nearer, never trade the text for sure.
Voltage in the verse,
Bright wire in the tone,
Kiyomoto is ringing.
where the upper register glows.
Voltage in the verse,
Every vowel put to test. Poetry turns physical when technique meets the edge. No blur, no waste. Every syllable awake. Choose the O, draws a filament across the titan beat. Tremolo transmits a signal, answering the tie you lead. Jewelry carries poetry and prose along the arc. Feeling held by stretcher, every spark assigned a path. Every surge turns a language, every ornament is cause. The tie you keeps the diction through the swiftest upper run. No haze around consonants, no static in the set. Precision never cools a feeling, it concentrates the force.
voltage in the verse,
Bright wire in the tone,
Kiyomoto is ringing.
where the upper register glows.
Voltage in the verse,
Every vowel put to test. Poetry turns physical when technique meets the edge. Text in the tendon, tone under tension. Pitches the pressure, precision, the engine. Prose in the current, poetry projected. Each fragment of language fully connected. No borrowed scream, no theatrical blur. The register opens, nothing disappears.
Kiyomoto,
Make every word survive the pitch. The upper band is merciless, it magnifies a flaw. One careless vowel fractures what the listener nearly saw. So the jaw remains released while the center holds the tone. That's how may touch his limit, but every word remains intact. Choose a O, bends beside it with the bright metallic grain. Not a servant to the vocal, but a partner in the charge. Calling answer interlock and tie you line on flex spark. Each reply increases focus, every beat to render bright. High is not the goal, clear is. Height is only where the task takes place. Now violin harmonics flare, the kick becomes more spare. Choose a O, hold the upper span with voltage in the air. I press against the limit with the letting language spray. Rapid clusters lock in sequence, each intention to preserve. No screaming for a fact, no collapsing to display. Only traded density conducting what the words convey. The final vowel reaches, then resolves beneath the chord. Voltage leaves the body, but the poem still endures.
voltage in the verse,
Bright wire in the tone,
Kiyomoto is ringing.
where the upper register glows.
Voltage in the verse,
Every vowel put to test. Poetry turns physical when technique meets the edge.
voltage in the verse,
Nothing hidden in the haze.
even after tone received.
Every word retains its charm. No blur, no waste. Every syllable awake. Charge held, text clear, release.
Kiyomoto, Kiyomoto, Kiyomoto.
Do not mistake a high note for a fragile one. Kiyomoto. A low tone leaves the chest and the root turns vertical. Consonants secure the sentence, vowels turn electrical. The tie you twist the language through a narrowing of air. Every detail stays legible, even at the limit there. Flourish without purpose, only clouds of thought. It frames technique is the circuitry that carries meaning. Whole high does not mean weightless, bright does not mean pressure gathers around the wording, but the wording does not bend. Higher, clearer, keep the language whole. Brighter, nearer, never trade the text for show.
Voltage in the verse,
Bright wire in the tone. Kiyomoto is ringing where the upper register glows.
voltage in
The verse, every vowel put to test. Poetry turns physical when technique meets the edge. No blur, no waste. Every syllable awake. Choose a O, draws a filament across the titan beat. Tremolo transmits a signal, entering the tie lid. Jewelry carries poetry and prose along the arc. Feeling help by structure, every spark assign a path. Every surge into language, every ornament is cause. The tie you keeps the diction through the swiftest upper run. No haze around consonants, no static in this imprecision. Never cools the feeling, it concentrates the force.
voltage in
The verse, bright wire in the tone. Kiyomoto is ringing where the upper register glows.
voltage in
The verse, test. Poetry turns physical when technique meets the edge. Tone under tension, pitch is the pressure, precision the engine, clause in the current poetry projected, each fragment of language fully connected. No borrowed screen, no theatrical blur. The register opens, nothing disappears. Kiyomoto, make every word survive the pitch. The upper band is merciless and magnifies the flaw. One careless vowel fractures what the listener nearly saw. So the drum remains released while the center holds a tone. The sound may touch its limit, but every verb remains intact. Choose that opens beside it with the bright metallic grain. Not a servant to the vocal, but a partner in the charge. Calling as an interlocking tie, you light and plectrum spark. Each reply increases focus, every beat to render bright. High is not the goal. Clear is only where the test takes place. Now violent harmonic flare. More spare. Choose I.O. holds the upper span with voltage in the air. I press against the limit with the Latin language spray. Rapping closes like in sequence, each intention still preserved. No screaming for effect, no collapse into display. Only trade intensity conducting what the words convey. The final vowel reaches then resolves beneath the chord. Voltage leaves the body, but the poem still endures. Voltage in the verse, bright wire in the tone. Kiyomoto is ringing where the upper register glows. Voltage in the verse, every vowel put to test. Poetry turns physical when technique meets the edge. Voltage in the verse, nothing hidden in the haze. Even after tone recedes, every word retains its charge. No blur, no waste, every syllable awake. Charge held, text clear, release. I know exactly when to cut the vocal.
Aikata.
Aikata. Hey. Most songs panic when the vocal disappears. Pack another line in, leave no opening to hear. Not this one, I leave a measure exposed. Let the bachi hit once, let the resonance grow. Hey, I know T's brief, then it hands the song back. Aikata goes further with the independent track. Long enough to pivot with a purpose of its own. No singer at the center, still the section stands alone. Aikata takes the lead. Cut the vocal from the center. Let the riff command the beat.
Bachi snapping through the grid.
When the rapper exits cleanly,
Shamisen completes the shift.
Aikata tau. Kanji marks formality when ceremony is required. Tend to assume he's rapid traffic with the tempo running wired. That I know Aikata adapts when no single label works. Every setting needs a pattern cut precisely to its purpose. Selection is the discipline, not displaying or choose the figure that belongs there. Let the unused phrases go. Formal, restless, intimate, severe. The bachi changes character to match why it appears. Not an extra layer, not a solo place for show. A fit to working partner inside the larger flow.
Aikata takes the lead.
Cut the vocal from the center. Let the riff command the beat.
Bachi snapping through the grid.
When the rapper exits cleanly,
Shamisen completes the shift.
Aikata tau. A partner does not copy, it adjusts. A partner does not interrupt, it carries what the moment requires. At the top, one rhyme strike sets the character at once. One muted scrape can make a formal passage tense. Open no buzz, leaves texture in the gap. Fretless slide, redirects the pattern's path. Every rest is active, every impact has a use. Nothing random in the method, even when the riff feels loose. The player reads the action and supplies the proper fit. Never louder than required, never weaker than the script. I can add another 16, I can fill the final bars, but that flat wood steel, the open measure that the instrument requires. So the words get shorter than the rapper does not speak.
Aikata.
Take the track. Take the track. Aikata.
Aikata. Aikata. Aikata.
No strings, no chord, only skin, wood, and breath.
Narimono.
Hourglass at the shoulder, braided cord beneath the hand. Squeezing the pitch turns higher, releasing the tone expands. One small drum holds several timbres without changing shell or skin. Before the fingertips make contact, the player draws the tension in. The strike begins before the impact, choices built into the sound. The hand prepares the membrane, then the accent leaves the drum.
Otsuzumi answers from the hip with one dry crack, larger frame and harder surface, every contact sharply drawn. Where the shoulder drum can curve, the hip drum stays severe. Alternating patterns make each instrument more distinct. One surrounds the hit with resonance, one leaves almost nothing there.
Takeover sets the axis with the center wooden strike, anchoring the 8-beat cycle, keeping every marker upright.
Not a wall of movie thunder,
Not a festival display,
every stroke has exact placement,
holding structure underneath. Then the note con crosses with a narrow piercing cry. Breath against the drum skin, drawing friction through the line. It does not decorate percussion, it contests and reorganizes. Four distinct timbres meet, now the full design arrives. Skin, wood, and breath, snap, and boom cry.
Narimono interlocking, every accent amplified.
Skin, wood, and breath, yo ho, aya.
Shibayoshi keeps revolving while the rhythm multiplies.
Streets when the taiko enters, every marker fixed in place. Flexible with strokes, grow sparse, and calls extend between the beats.
Otsuzumi meets Otsuzumi in alternating conversation.
21 begins to figure early.
One completes the combination.
8-beat cycles joining layers, not a metronomic cage. Ambiguity can widen and stability returns again. Fewer hits require the calls to keep the distances defined. Ends of figures locked together till the closing stroke arrives. Yo! Not a live for decoration, not a shout to lift the crowd. Kept going, carries timing, mood and urgency aloud. Players stretch or tighten without losing where they are. Human calls become the hinges, keeping every change alive. Skin, wood, and brass, snap, bend, boom, cry.
Narimono interlocking, every accent amplified.
Skin, wood, and breath, yo ho, aya.
Shibayoshi keeps evolving while the rhythm multiplies.
The shoulder pitch is bending while the hip drum stays severe. Taiko holds a boundary, Noken rides across the clash. Nothing melts into a blur, every source remains exposed. Different colors keep their edges, yet their friction drives a cycle that is not uniformity, that is coordinated force. For performers making choices, every sequence changing course. No shamisen underneath it, no harmonic safety net. Rhythm carries all the tension, breath supplies what drums cannot. Skin, wood, and breath, snap, bend, boom, cry.
Narimono multiplies.
Before the note, there is a breath. Before the strike,
There is a head.
Debayashi. Runs beneath a single line. Singer sits steady, 3 strings at the side. The crowd sees the breath, sees the wrist incline. 1 silent second with a pulse inside. Nagauta gathers low behind the chest. Toso's out, shamisen line right across the knees. Kotazumi at the shoulder cords held tense. Otazumi palms, weight dry and precise. Taika holds center, flute rests at the lips. Every small adjustment tells you what comes next. A glance joins the players, a nod opens the gate. That intention turns physical and silence gains weight. The sound is not detached from the hands that make it. Posture, time, and pressure all become the statement. The eye reads the signal, a fraction in advance. Then the ear meets the answer exactly when it lands. Left, breathe, call, strike, 4 sign, 1 design.
Face to the sound, hand to the beat, breath to the flute, bachi to string.
Debayashi,
Full company,
see where the music begins.
face to the sound, hand to the beat, call meets the drum, pulse meets the phrase.
Nothing arrives without a maker.
Every sound has a face.
Voice plays a role, 1 vowel drawn clear. Shamisen cut singles through the open measure. Otazumi cries when the core pulls tight. Otazumi snaps like a seal on the rhyme. Taiko plants weight where the downbeat turns. Shinobu, it curves through the upper register. Takeover, yo! It's a signal, not display. It brings everybody to the same point in time. No layer is blurred and no color is erased. Each keeps his character while sharing the phrase. 1 leaves for a breath, then releases the space. The next one enters without breaking the shape. Voice to string, string the drum, drum the air. The focus keeps traveling, the structure stays clear. Many separate crafts, no need to compete. Difference is the reason that the company is complete. Who opens the line? The voice. Who gives it an edge? Shamisen. Who locks the time? Yo, ha! Who carries it above?
Face to the sound, hand to the beat, breath to the flute, bachi to string.
Debayashi,
Full company,
see where the music begins.
face to the sound, hand to the beat, call meets the drum, pulse meets the phrase.
Nothing arrives without a maker.
Every sound has a face.
Turns, another player knows a hell breath stretches time before it goes. No motion is wasted, no gesture is vague. The groove is negotiated while it is played. A chord changes tension, the next pitch bends. A palm shifts position, the dry notes it sags. 1 singer leans forward, 3 strings leave room. Skill become visible before it becomes tuned. That is why the maker remains inside the art. The human concentration is a living part. Not only what was sounded, but how it arrived. The choice in the instant gives a rhythm its life. Every entrance is trust, every cutoff consent. A company deciding how the moment is spent. No single voice owns what the gathering creates. Each sound keeps its character. Each character, its face. Singer,
Breath,
held,
bachi,
raised,
praise,
drummer,
hands up,
suspended,
flute,
at the
lips.
eye. One by one was the question, all at once is the proof. Voice,
String, drummer, groove, like at the center.
hand drum, speaking wide.
Shimo boy above them with the whole row line.
Red felt under every craft, each source in its place.
That movement decide the music.
The movement is the phrase.
Debayashi.
For company, clean attack, clean release. Many human signatures inside a single piece. Peace, peace, peace.
Face to the sound, hand to the beat, breath to the flute, bachi to strings.
Debayashi,
Full company,
see where the music begins.
face to the sound, hand to the beat, call meets the drum, pulse meets the phrase.
Nothing arrives without a maker.
Every sound has a face. Every sound has a face.
Debayashi. Red felt, 3 strings. No count spoken aloud. Nagauta begins. Strikes a string, bright green enters the room. Not loud enough to command, precise enough to move. An ankle tests the floor, a shoulder follows late. Sound draws a root, no diagram can make. The player leaves a question inside a rising phrase. The dancer gives an answer by shifting weight away. No signal from a hand, no number from a mouth. Only tone become a distance, only rhythm finding a route.
The wrist proposes, the heel replies. A breath between them keeps the pattern alive.
3 strings in motion, heel, toe, turn. Send bright attack, fun decay, quick notes cross the floor to make room straight away. 3 strings, 4 beats, phrases grouped in 3s. Not every accent lands where the watching eye expects. The dancer waits half a breath and changes the design. The player clears a space and enters just behind. No leader for long, no follower remains. The lead keeps changing inside the smallest phrase. Nagauta never waits behind the dance. It enters the timing and alters the stance. The feet do not obey, the strings do not control. Each is just a fraction until the pattern becomes whole.
The wrist proposes, the heel replies. A breath between them keeps the pattern alive.
3 strings in motion, heel, toe, turn.
No spoken order,
still the body learns. 3 strings in motion, measure after measure.
The hand finds the rhythm, the feet answer together.
Contact and release. That narrow piece of time is where the two can meet. A note arrives early, the foot arrives late. The following phrase adjusts without correcting the mistake. Nothing is erased, nothing is copied twice. Variation gives the form its balance and surprise. The melody grows sharp at the foot when becomes bare. Each removes the excess so the other can appear. Which came first? The stroke or the step? The turn or the phrase? Neither. They meet inside the measure. A foot waits above the floor. Bachi waits above the string. The same fraction, no counting. Then contact. Now the phrase is tight in every landing. Clean, small deviations keep the pattern from turning rigid. The player pulls back, the dancer fills the gap. Kick and snare, enter without crowding the attack. Precision stays flexible, alert to every shift. The fraction left open gives the ending its shape. No winner in the exchange, no argument to close. The music becomes visible, the movement becomes heard.
3 strings in motion,
heel, toe, turn.
no spoken order,
still the body learns.
3 strings in motion,
measure after measure.
the hand finds the rhythm, the feet answer
together.
3 strings in motion, no wasted display. The dancer reaches down as the tone keeps traveling.
The foot has stopped. The string continues. One throat, one quiet room. Then the walls move without moving. Takemoto. actor lifts a letter, speaks 4 words and lets it fall. He owns the present instant, now reveal what built it all. Who carried it at sunrise, which gate delayed its course? Why silence in this household has become a second door? The paper wall stays standing, yet the province opens wide. A single name changes the temperature inside. I do not feel the dialogue or imitate the face. I give the spoken moment its history and its place. Futuzao answers with the broad and earthen tone. One figure holds the letter, the room is not alone.
One breath before it, one breath beyond.
The instant is small, the consequence is long.
One voice, many lives.
One breath, the room grows wide.
The actor speaks the instant I reveal the world outside.
Futuzao beneath the words
Gives the silence weight inside.
One voice, many lives.
Yet the voice remains one.
A messenger is mentioned and the floor becomes a road. A season enters softly through the folding of a robe. No scenery is altered, still the distance can be felt. A pause can cool the lamplight, a delay can change the air. I place the unseen footsteps just beyond the paper wall. Not with mimicry or spectacle, but syntax, breath and pause. Getting you builds architecture where the painted room stands still. Every clause becomes a corridor, every cadence shapes the scale. A final vowel leaves the doorway half unlatched inside the mind. The deep string marks the threshold, but it never speaks the line. The actors keep the present, I supply the hidden time.
One breath before it, one breath beyond.
The instant is small, the consequence is long.
One voice, many lives. One breath, the room grows wide. The actor speaks the instant I reveal the world outside.
Futuzao beneath the words
Gives the silence weight and time.
One voice, many lives.
Yet the voice remains one.
Does not vanish inside a catalog of rows. A voice remains continuous while the wider story grows. The lives immersed through context, through the pressure of a phrase, through what the room remembers when the speaker looks away. Breath is measured into sections, every consonant has weight. Intensity means nothing if the meaning arrives late. So I ration every exhale, keep the vowels clean and long. Let the lowest string continue after every word is gone. Not the loudest sound in reach, the most exact one in its place. Not emotion without structure, feeling discipline by shape. The actor owns the instant. The Tayu carries the span. Between them, one quiet gesture becomes larger than the room. Now the bocce lands and the fixed string answers back. Not an ornament behind me, but a counterweight to speech. Every scrape exposes texture, every bend in larger space. Every low return puts gravity beneath the final phrase. The letter has not changed, but the room can read it now. What appeared a simple answer holds a history underneath. No crowd inside the microphone, no counterfeit disguise. Only one unbroken narrator, letting many lives arise. The figures reach the silence, the final measure closes. Many worlds withdraw, one living voice remains.
One voice, many lives.
One breath, the room grows wide.
The actor speaks the instant I reveal the word outside.
Futuzao beneath the words
Gives the silence weight inside.
One voice, many lives. Yet the voice remains one.
One voice, many lives.
No fraction, no disguise.
The world expands around me,
Then withdraws before my eyes. One throat, one quiet room again. Takemoto. No hurry, no excess. Composure sets the terms.
Tokiwazu.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Takeover. The audience arrives with attention running fast, trained to judge the next impression before the former one can last. Then an amber motif settles over lack of cloth and grain. No explosion shakes the ceiling, still the current starts to change. Every accent placed with purpose, every interval and strain. The Tayu offers no persuasion and the wandering focus stops.
Tokiwazu keeps his bearing, never lunging for applause.
By refusing acceleration, restraint becomes the strongest draw. Let the measure settle,
Let the contour open.
command is never hurry.
Composure stays unbroken. Measured majesty.
Calm becomes command.
Shuzao glows like amber.
At the center of the stage,
Measured majesty.
every measure holds its place.
Tokiwazu needs no hurry.
Dignity determines pace. Yeah, middle neck, shamisen, warm bronze within the beat. Clear enough to carry language, full enough to color scenes. Neither piercing at the surface nor submerged beneath the drum. Choose a O, occupies the center where the balanced colors run. Joe Ruby rides the border, neither speech nor song alone. Plot is carried through the melody, rhythm tempered in the tone. Each syllable is burnished, every interval a line. Nothing spills beyond intention, nothing hurries past design. No outburst for attention, no acrobatics in the flow. Authority resides in choosing how much color not to show.
Measured majesty.
Calm becomes command.
Shuzao glows like amber.
At the center of the stage,
Measured majesty.
every measure holds its place.
Tokiwazu needs no hurry.
Dignity determines pace. Two, three, go! Fan is lifted and a crimson line, it shows the melody remains collected, never tugging at the pose. Dance with an accompaniment, share a finely measured feel. Neither dominates the picture, both decide what to reveal. That is balance under pressure, never timid, never cold. Stately does not mean inactive, it means energy control. The Tayu curves the meter, choose a O sustains the bronze. The image gains dimension with no ornament required. Nothing begs for spectacle,
Nothing reaches out of frame.
calm can't carry heat.
Without surrendering its shape.
Speed can seize a second. Noise can seize a glance. But poise can hold attention
Long enough
to understand. Now the kick grows heavier, the viola's deep in gold. Still the Chuzao stay center, still the Tayu keeps control. No frantic final sprint, no grand effect deployed. Every added layer gathers without overcrowding poise. The arrangement gains dimension, but his bearing never bends. Presence is not acceleration, it is knowing where to end. The final passage settles with its outline still intact. Nothing wasted in the landing, nothing carelessly attached.
Measured majesty.
Calm becomes command.
Shuzao glows like amber.
At the center of the stage,
Measured majesty.
every measure holds its place.
Tokiwazu needs no hurry.
Dignity determines pace.
Measured majesty.
Nothing wasted, nothing strained.
When the final tone releases.
Restless minds no longer reign.
No hurry. No excess.
Dignity
Determines pace. Tokiwazu. Tokiwazu.
do not mistake a high note for a fragile one.
Kiyomoto.
A low tone leaves the chest and the root turns vertical. Consonants secure, the sentence vowels turn electrical. The Italian throws the language through a narrowing of air. Every detail stays legible, even at the limit there. Flourish without purpose, only clouds of thought it frames. Technique is the circuitry that carries meaning whole. High does not mean weightless, bright does not mean thin. Pressure gathers round the wording, but the wording does not bend. Higher, clearer, keep the language whole. Brighter, nearer, never trade the text for show. Voltage in the verse, bright wire in the tone. Kiyomoto is ringing where the upper register glows. Voltage in the verse, every vowel put to test. Poetry turns physical and technique meets the edge. No blur, no waste, every syllable awake. Choose a O, draws a filament across the titan beat. Tremolo transmits a signal, answering the tire lead. Jewelry carries poetry and prose along the arc, feeling how I structure every spark assign the path. Every syllable returns to language, every ornament is caused. The tire keeps addiction through the swiftest upper run. No haze around consonants, no static in the sense. Precision never cools the feeling, it concentrates the force.
Voltage in the verse,
Bright wire in the tone, Kiyomoto is ringing where the upper register glows.
voltage in the verse,
Every vowel put to test, poetry turns physical when technique meets the edge. Tone and attention, pitch is the pressure, precision the engine. Prose in the current, poetry projected. Each fragment of language fully connected. No borrowed scream, no theatrical blur. The register opens, nothing disappears.
Kiyomoto,
Make every word survive the pitch. The upper end is merciless and magnifies the flaw. One careless vowel fractions what the listener nearly saw. So the jaw remains released while the center hold the tone. The sound may touch its limit, but every word remains intact. Truth opens beside it with a bright metallic grain. Not a servant to the vocal, but a partner in the charge. Calling answer, intellect, continue line and plectrum spark. Each reply increases focus, every detail rendered bright. High is not the goal. The test takes place. Now violent harmonics flare, the kick becomes more spare. Holds the upper span with voltage in the air. I press against the limit with that lead and language fray. Rapid closes, lock in sequence, each intention still preserved. No screaming for effect, no collapsing to display. Only dream intensity conducting what the words convey. The final vowel reaches, then resolves beneath the chord. Voltage leaves the body, but the poem still endures. Tone, Kiyomoto is ringing where the upper register glows.
voltage in the verse,
Every vowel put to test, poetry turns physical when technique meets the edge.
voltage in the verse,
Nothing hidden in the haze, even after tone recedes, every word retains its charm.
voltage in the verse,
No blur, no waste, no waste, no waste. Every syllable awake.
Kiyomoto.
Do not mistake a high note for a fragile one. Kiyomoto. A low tone leaves the chest, then the root turns vertical. Consonants secure, the sentence vowels turn electrical. The tire threads the language through a narrowing of air. Every detail stays legible, even at the limit there. A flourish without purpose only clads the thought it frames. Technique is the circuitry that carries meaning. Whole high does not mean weightless, bright does not mean thin. Pressure gathers around the wording, but the wording does not bend. Higher, clearer, keep the language whole. Brighter, nearer, never trade the text for show. Voltage in the verse, bright wire in the tone. Kiyomoto is ringing where the upper register glows. Voltage in the verse, every vowel put to test. Poetry turns physical when technique meets the edge. No blur, no waste, every syllable awake. Geza draws a feeling across the titan beat. Tremolo transmits a signal, answering the tire lead. Jewelry carries poetry and prose along the arc, feeling held by structure. Every spark assign a path, every switch root into language, every ornament is caused. The tire keeps the diction through the swiftest upper run. No haze around consonants, no static in the sense. Precision never cools the feeling, it concentrates the force. Voltage in the verse, bright wire in the tone. Kiyomoto is ringing where the upper register glows. Voltage in the verse, every vowel put to test. Poetry turns physical when technique meets the edge. bass in the tenon, tone under tension. Pitch is the pressure, precision the engine. Prose in the current, poetry projected. Each fragment of language fully connected. No borrow scream, no theatrical blur. The register opens, nothing disappears. Kiyomoto, make every word survive the pitch. The upper band is merciless, it magnifies the flaw. One careless vowel fractures what the listener saw. So the jaw remains released while the center holds the tone. The sound may touch its limit, but every word remains intact. She's often beside it with the bright metallic grain. Not a servant to the vocal, but a partner in the charge. Call an attack into lock and tie you line and plexus spark. Each reply increases focus, every detail render bright. High is not the goal. Clear is height. It is only where the test takes place. Becomes more spare. Choose R-O, holds the upper span with voltage in the air. I press against the limit without letting them stray. Rapid coasters lock in sequence, each intention so preserved. No screaming for effect, no collapse into display. Only trade intensity conducting what the words convey. The final vowel reaches, then resolves beneath the chord. Voltage leaves the body, but the poem still endures. Voltage in the verse, bright wire in the tone. Kiyomoto is ringing where the upper register glows. Voltage in the verse, every vowel put to test. Poetry turns physical when technique meets the edge. Voltage in the verse, nothing hidden in the haze. Even after tone recedes, every word retains its charge. No blur, no waste, every syllable awake. Charge held, text clear, release. Kiyomoto. I know exactly when to cut the vocal. Aikata! Aikata! Woo! More songs panic when the vocal disappears. Pack another line and leave no opening to hear. Not this one. I leave a measure exposed. Let the battery hit once. Let the resonance grow. Hey, I know tears brief. Then it hands the song back. Aikata goes further with the independent track. Long enough to pivot with a purpose of its own. No singer at the center, still the section stands alone. Take over. Aikata takes the lead. Cut the vocal from the center. Let the riff command the beat. Take over. But she's snapping through the grid when the rapper exits cleanly. Shamisen completes the shift. Shamisen completes the shift. Kangen march formality when ceremony is required. 10 to 2 meets rapid traffic with the tempo running wired. I don't know, Aikata adapts when no single label works. Every setting needs a pattern cut precisely to its purpose. Selection is the discipline, not displaying all you know. Choose the figure that belongs there, let the unused phrases go. Formal, restless, ultimate, severe. The battery changes character to match why it appears. Not an extra layer, not a solo place for show. A fitted working partner inside the larger flow. Take over. Aikata takes the lead. Cut the vocal from the center. Let the riff command the beat. Take over. Battery snapping through the grid when the rapper exits cleanly. Shamisen completes the shift. Hey! Shamisen completes the shift. A partner does not copy, it adjusts. A partner does not interrupt, it carries what the moment requires. Aikata! One dry strike, sister character at once. One you describe can make a formal passage tense. Open no buzz, leaves texture in the gap. Fretless slide, redirects the pattern's path. Every rest is active, every impact has a use. Nothing random in the method, even when the riff feels loose. The player reads the action and supply the proper fit. Never louder than required, never weaker than the script. I could add another 16. I could fill the final parts, but never steal the open measure that the instrument requires. So the words get shorter than in a rapper does not Aikata.
Take the track.
Taking over. Taking over. No strings, no chord, only skin, wood, and breath. Narimono. Woo. Yeah. Hourglass at the shoulder, braided cord beneath the hand. Squeeze and the pitch turns higher, release and the tone expands. One small drum holds several timers without changing shallow skin. Before the fingertips make contact, the player draws the tension in. The strike begins before the impact, choice is built into the sound. The hand prepares the membrane, then the accent leaves the drum.
Oh, Suzumi answers.
From the hip with one dry crack, larger frame and harder surface, every contact sharply drawn where the shoulder drum can curve, the hip drum stays severe. Alternating patterns make each instrument more distinct. One surrounds the hip with resonance, one leaves almost nothing there.
Taiko sets the accents with a centered wooden strike, anchoring the 8-beat cycle, keeping every marker upright. Not a wall of movie thunder, not a festival display. Every stroke has exact placement, holding structure underneath.
Then the note can crosses with a narrow piercing cry. Breath against the drum skin, drawing friction through the line. It does not decorate percussion, they contest and reorganizes for distinct timbers meet.
Now the full design arrives.
Skin, wood, and breath, snap, bend, boom, cry.
Narimono interlocking, every accent amplified.
Skin, wood, and breath, yo, ho, hi-ya.
Shibayoshi keeps revolving while the rhythm multiplies.
Strict when the taiko enters, every marker fixed in place. Flexible when strokes grow sparse, and calls extend between the beats. Go to Zumi meet, so to Zumi, an alternating conversation. One begins the figure early, one completes the combination. 8-beat cycles join in layers, not a metronomic cage. Ambiguity can widen, then stability returns again. Fewer hits require the calls to keep the distances defined. Denser figures locked together till the closing stroke arrives. Not ad-libs for decoration, not a shot to lift the crowd. Kakegoe carries time and mood and urgency. Allow players stretch or tighten without losing where they are. Human calls become the hinges, keeping every change aligned. Skin, wood, and breath, snap, bend, boom, cry.
Narimono interlocking, every accent amplified.
Skin, wood, and breath, yo, ho, hi-ya.
Shibayoshi keeps revolving while the rhythm multiplies.
Shoulder pitch is bending while the hip drum stays severe. Taiko holds the boundary, note can rise across the clash. Nothing melts into a blur, every source remains exposed. Different colors keep their edges, yet their friction drives the cycle. That is not uniformity, that is coordinated force. For performers making choices, every sequence changing course. No shamisen underneath it, no harmonic safety net. Rhythm carries all the tension, breath supplies what drums cannot. Skin, wood, and breath, snap, bend, boom, cry.
Narimono interlocking, every accent amplified.
Skin, wood, and breath, For the notes, there is a breath. Before the strike,
There is a head.
Debayashi! Yeah, red felt runs beneath the single line. Singer sits steady, 3 strings at the side. The crowd sees the breath, sees the wrist incline. One silent, second with a pulse inside.
Nagauta.
Gathers low behind the chest, Hoso's out Oshamis and light bright across the knees.
Kotuzumi
At the shoulder cord, held tense, Otsuzumi palms weight dry and precise. Taiko holds Santa, flute rests at the lips. Every small adjustment tells you what comes next. A glance joins the players, a nod opens the gate. Then intention turns physical and silence gains weight. The sound is not detached from the hands that make it. Posture, time, and pressure all become the statement. The eye reads the signal, a fraction in advance. Then the ear meets the answer exactly when it lands. Lift, breathe,
Call.
strike,
For sign.
one design.
Face to the sound, hand to the beat.
Breath to the flute, bachi to strings.
Debayashi, full company.
See where the music begins.
Face to the sound, hand to the beat.
Call meets the drum, pulse meets the phrase. Nothing arrives without a maker.
Every sound has a face.
Yeah. Voice lays the roll, one vowel drawn clear. Shamisen cuts angles through the open measure.
Kotuzumi cries.
When the chord pulls tight,
Otsuzumi snaps.
it's like a seal on the rhymes.
Taiko plans wait.
Where the downbeat turns
Shinobumi curves.
through the upper register.
Kakego-yo.
Is the signal not display? It brings everybody to the same point in time. No layer is blurred and no color is erased. Each keeps its character while sharing the phrase. One leads for a breath, then release it to space. The next one enters without breaking the shade. Voice to string, string to drum, drum to air. The focus keeps traveling, the structure stays clear. Many separate crafts, no need to compete. Difference is the reason that the company is complete. Who opens the line? The voice. Who gives it an edge? Shamisen. Who locks the time? Yo! Ha! Who carries it above?
Face to the sound, hand to the beat.
Breath to the flute, bachi to string.
Debayashi, full company.
See where the music begins.
Face to the sound, hand to the beat.
Call meets the drum,
Pulse meets the phrase.
nothing arrives without a maker.
Every sound has a face.
Yeah. Woo. Huh. Yo. A shoulder turns, another player knows. A held breath stretches time before it goes. No motion is wasted, no gesture is vague. The groove is negotiated while it is played. A chord changes tension, the next pitch bends. A palm shifts position, the dry note descends. One singer leans forward with 3 strings leave room. Still becomes visible before it becomes tuned. That is why the maker remains inside the art. That human concentration is a living part. Not only what was sounded, but how it arrived. The choice in the instant gives the rhythm its life. Every entrance is trust, every cutoff instead. A company deciding how the moment is spent. No single voice owns what the gathering creates. Each sound gives its character, each character its face. Singer,
Breath held,
bachi,
raised,
drummer,
hands,
suspended.
flute, agilist.
Yeah. One by one was the question, all at once is the proof. Voice straight.